So good morning, it is Monday morning and day one of a bit more structured running for me. I've kind of just been enjoying going out and doing whatever, but a lot more structure now coming into my running every day, heading up to the big half in March. So I've decided to target that, albeit not trail, which I really love to do, but since I've got it booked and it's kind of looming in March, I wanted to target it and train for it and see how I can get on. So the start of my training plan, day one, heading towards the big half, starts today. So that's the first run done, just over 3 miles, nearly 3.5. It's going to be a nice easy run, but I think guilty as ever of going off a little bit too fast, so I need to kind of rein that in a little bit on my easy runs. But apart from that, good first run. Now for breakfast. So good morning. Today's session is hill repeat. So you can see the hill which I'm going to be running up, which just sweeps around the corner and out of sight. It's about 250 meters long, nice steady climb. So looking to do 8 of these this morning, just done a mile to get me down here, so that's my warm-up, so nice and warm, ready to go. And this session's good for the old quads, strengthen the old quads up and helps with the speed as well. So that's this morning's session, ready to go. Yes, I am. Right, let's get on with it. So that's the first 2 done, and my recovery in between the hill repeats is just the same distance which I've run up the hill, just jogging it back down just to get my breath back, get the legs functioning again, and it's literally at the bottom where I start to turn around and hit the next hill repeat. That's 5 done, just about to hit number 6. Oh, it's my final one. That's 8, those hill reps done. The legs felt like treacle, like running through treacle on that last one. Oh, right, got just a steady mile to jog home. There's a bit of recovery to get my breath back, and that'll be this morning's sessions done. Good luck. So good morning, just a nice short recovery run this morning after those hill repeats yesterday and a busy day at work on my feet. So nice and easy, nice and slow, nice and short. That's what recovery runs are all about. So bit of a damp, drizzly start, but out here and getting it done. So that's my recovery run all done, and I control my pace a lot better than I did on Monday for a recovery run. Didn't go too quick, but to be fair, legs quite sore after those hill repeats yesterday. But getting out, doing a recovery run just over 4 miles has done me the world of good. Right, breakfast. Good morning, it's now Sunday morning, so just a little bit of a catch up as I had a bit of a technical issue when I ran on Thursday. So I did a tempo run on Thursday, 45 minutes. The first 15 minutes gradually getting quicker and quicker. Then I did a sustained 20-minute effort, and then a 10-minute kind of cooling down, warm down to make those 45 minutes up. Then I had a rest day on Friday, travelled up to Derbyshire, and I was at the National Running Show yesterday, which was brilliant. Met some great people. Great to be on the Chimera stand all day and meet all the team there and spend a day with them. It was really, really good fun and thoroughly enjoyed it. So now back to reality, but the beauty of travelling up yesterday is that I'm in the wonderful Derbyshire again, so it'd be wrong not to take advantage of getting out and running up here. So I've got my 90-minute long run up in the beautiful Derbyshire. So I'm going to hit the trails, head up high, hopefully catch some snow underfoot and see where it takes us. So that's where we're off, so let's get going. I've got to say, there's not a busting lot of running going on at the moment. As you can see, because of the snow, and when the snow's not there, it's really muddy and slippy. So this section, which is pretty steep, I'm just trying to hike up it as carefully as possible, not falling over on my backside. But having said that, even though I'm not running, still getting the old lungs going. Good steep incline. I think loads of trees have come down and it doesn't look like many people have been this way for a little while, so although it looks like it is a footpath, I'm not convinced, and I'm having to take it really steady because it is very slippy. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced this isn't a path. So retrace my paces back, try and get on back onto some sort of footpath. No, not down there either. Oh, well, that section was a little bit bonkers, got kind of lost in the woods. And going up was really tough because it was slippy. Coming down the hill was really slippy, so I've been going for about half an hour but actually not covered a great deal of distance. So I'm just back down on the road now into Matlock Bath. Gonna head down the road into Matlock and then climb back up onto the trails, up the hill, and hopefully get some good running in between now and then another good hike up into the snow again. So that's the plan. It's nearly an hour and 10 minutes in and just hiking up another big old hill. Every foot you take, you tend to slide one back, so you feel like you're not really getting anywhere, and it's burning the old thighs. Oh, hard wreck. So I've just tipped over the 90-minute mark. I've got this last hill to get up to get me to the finish. So very nearly there. Last big effort. So that's me at the top, 90-minute long run down. Not a huge amount of miles covered just because of the terrain and conditions, but 90 minutes of effort, which is what I wanted, so all good. So first good first week of my half marathon training. All gone pretty well, pleased with it, and it ended up nicely going to the running show and finishing with a long run up in Derbyshire. And it really was great. I was thinking I was running around. It was great to meet so many people yesterday, hear things which they'd achieved, talking about things which they've got planned for this year, people recovering from injury. It was really good to catch up with people, hear and meet new people and hear what people are up to. I got a real sort of buzz out of it, and it certainly made me leave there feeling motivated. So I think if anyone wants to kickstart their running, I know the running show is now gone, but it's a great way to start the year, going to something like that, and you just get fueled by everyone else's motivation and get inspired to go out and try new things because other people are out there doing that. So it inspires you to do that as well. So great first week, great start to the year, it's all going well. Oh, right, as I always say, I'm a big fan of breakfast after having done my runs, fasted. Time to get inside, get cooled down, then warmed back up and get tucked in some breakfast. So thanks for joining me for the first week of my training. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more stuff like this. Until next time, I'm out of here, ladies.